Someone reached out to me that they have 170,000 or 130,000 and they would like to buy materials and equipment. What type of materials and equipment should they buy? And here's my reply. If you have 170, first of all, get the 4 sets of lasts that we mentioned in the previous video, which is size 37, 40, 42 and 45. So if you're getting 4 sets of wooden last should be around 5 to 6,000 depending on your location. So if it's 6,000, if you're getting 4, that's 24,000 naira already. So 170 minus 24,000 naira. So you'll be left with 146,000 naira. The next thing that you should buy as a beginner is your filing machine. Get your filing or grinding machine. And in some places, you can get a filing machine for as low as 65 to 70,000 naira. So let's say you are buying a filing machine for 70,000 naira. You already have 146,000 naira left. So 146,000 naira minus 70,000 naira. How much do you have left? You have 76,000 naira left. So the next thing you need now is your scissors. You need 2 sets of scissors, one for your leathers and one for your thick materials like your nora, mako, fiber and all of that. Do not use your leather scissors to cut your mako because that is going to make your leather scissors to become blunt. So separate your leather scissors from your mako scissors. So get 2 sets of scissors. I don't know how much it will cost in your area. In some places, a pair of scissors is 1,200. And to get a good scissors, you can get the ones that are like 2,500. So you're getting 2 of those. That's 5,000 naira. So your balance, which is 76,000 naira minus 5,000 naira, you'll be left with 71,000 naira. Now you've gotten 3 basic items, which are your last, your filing machine, your scissors. The next thing now you need to buy is your hammer. So you can go ahead and buy a single hammer like this one, or you can buy both a hammer like this and a mallet if you want. So a hammer should cost around 7 to 8,000 naira. So 71,000 naira minus 8,000 naira, you'll be left with 63,000 naira. So you've gotten your last, your filing machine, your scissors and your hammer. So the next thing you need to get now is your punch. You get punch of size 2, you get size 5 and you get a size 3. Punch costs around 500 to 1,000 naira depending on your location. So let's say it's 1,000 naira. So you're getting those 3 sizes. That's going to be 3,000 naira. You have 63,000 left. 63,000 minus 3,000, that's 60,000 naira. So now you've gotten your filing machine, your last, your scissors, your hammer and your punch. The next thing is to buy your punching board. Punching board should be around 5,000 naira. So 60,000 minus 5,000, you'll be left with 55,000 naira. So you've gotten 6 things, which is your last, filing machine, your hammer, your scissors, your punch and your punching boards. So now the next thing is your gum and gum brush. Yes, your gum brush. Gum brush should cost around 800 naira and the 3 kg gum should cost around 12 to 15,000 naira depending on your location. So 800 naira plus 12,000 plus let's say 15,000, that's 15,800. You have 55,000 left. 55,000 minus 15,800, 39,200. So the next thing now, after buying your gum and your gum brush, you need to get your mako and your nora for your soles. Your mako for your insoles, your nora for your soles. A sheet of nora is 14,000 naira depending on your location, and a sheet of mako, you don't need to get a full sheet, you can get half sheet. I usually use mako 8mm and half sheet of mako 8mm is 5,500. 14,000 plus 5,500. So if you minus it from what you already have, you'll be left with 19,700 naira. So with that, you can get your leathers. If you want, you can go for a brown and black leather to begin with, and you can get other smaller items like your cutter, your die, And for men, if you want to make men's shoes, you can also get foreign soles. So that's like all the equipment and the materials that you need to begin with. So after getting all of that, the next step is to go into production, go into practicals, go into learning techniques and methods that are involved in shoe making. So you would see that I did not mention the heavy equipment. Let's say an example is your sewing machine, because as a beginner that is just starting out, getting a sewing machine is not very necessary yet. There are ways to go around it. Even as a beginner that do not have this amount of money to buy a filing machine is not also necessary yet, because there are ways to go around it. And I'm going to be explaining that in another video. So after you've gotten this your material, I have a video that shows how to create your Nora soles. You can click the link to check that on my YouTube channel, or you can go through my TikTok videos to watch that. And I will see you in another video. Bye.